Good evening, tweens. Have you ever wondered why witches ride on brooms? This hilarious spooky tale, based on the book Druscilla's Halloween by Sally M. Walker, will give us the answer. So sit back, dress up in your costume if you want, and bring out the snacks as we enjoy this Halloween-themed tale. Once upon a Halloween, a million spells ago, witches all over were preparing for a spine-chilling night. In those days, witches would sneak around town, silently, on foot, spooking and spelling. That meant that before they got to their favorite night, Halloween, they had to practice walking on tiptoe. All the witches around town were doing this very thing. All of them except for poor, ancient Druscilla, the ricketiest witch of them all.
Oh me, my old bones, they just aren't what they used to be.
Druscilla slumped to the floor and moaned.
Woe is me, what shall I do?
Druscilla wailed on, and on, and on, to the rafters for what seemed like forever. And then, after she had gotten all of her sadness out, she stood, ready to attempt practicing again.
Hush, you old treacherous knees, all this snapping and popping. There's no element of surprise. Everyone will hear me coming for miles.
Druscilla limped to the window and looked upon the villagers below as they were preparing for their Halloween festivities.
I must think fast before Halloween is here at last. I won't let these noisy knees spoil my plans.
An ear-splitting pierced the air, and suddenly Druscilla had an idea. She grabbed her jack-o'-lantern and her cat, and snap-crackle-popped her way to the source of the noise. Her uproarious knees sent squirrels scurrying to their trees, and rabbits dove into their holes.
This donkey is just what I need. It looks like the noblest of steeds. My plans will go swell as soon as I mount him by the tail.
Druscilla's donkey just rolled his eyes. Nevertheless, Druscilla plunged ahead. She balanced her pumpkin on his back, and by the tail, she pulled herself up and cackled triumphantly.
Come on, you silly old donkey. We have work to do. Get up. Okay, pal, you asked for it. Swiftly, silently, gallop, I say. Carry me quickly to town today.
Druscilla tried her best, but the donkey was too stubborn to fall under her spell. He shook her off from his back and sat on the ground. Druscilla was bucked right off, and she and the jack-o'-lantern and the cat flew off.
I won't give up just yet, you see. These pesky old knees won't get the better of me.
Just then, Druscilla saw something that made her smile. A wagon was just sitting there, so Druscilla jumped in and said these magic words.
Swiftly, silently, wagon, roll. Soon my efforts will take their toll.
With sudden oomph, the wagon launched into action and rolled downhill, zigzagging wildly until...
Why me? Don't count me out. This Halloween I shall be out and about.
Druscilla hobbled homeward. Snap, crack, creak, pop. When the chickens heard her coming, they got so stirred up that they moved about in an uproar, and some of their feathers fell off. The wind swirled them up into the air, and good old Druscilla smiled another witchy smile.
See, here's another idea. It's so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. If chickens can fly, why can't I?
Druscilla smeared her arms with paste and patted feathers on until she had a set of wings. Druscilla cackled and flapped her arms and went to test her wings out.
It's working! Yes! Yes!
Her cries of success turned to tears when a dark cloud burst and rain soaked her chickeny wings. A downpour of feathers fell to the ground as the rain washed away the paste.
Oh, curses!
Druscilla slowly moved back inside, defeated by all her unsuccessful tries. Leftover feathers dotted the kitchen floor. Druscilla reached for the broom and began to clean up the mess. As the broom moved across the floor, Druscilla had another idea. A very interesting idea. Her very best idea.
Eye of toad, tail of bat, a fine place to seat my cat. Handle thin, handle long, perfect place to hang things on. A quiet flight for noisy knees, up and down, around the room. Get up and fly, you beautiful broom!
The broom rose into the air and hovered in front of Druscilla. Druscilla hopped on and whooshed out the door. The rest, as they say, is history. Druscilla's silent broom ambush became a witch legend that year, and at the next Worldwide Council, the witches took a vote. Tiptoe versus broomsticks. Broomsticks won by a landslide. The end. I hope you enjoyed our spooky tale. Special thanks to Miss Lisa for playing Druscilla the Witch and Gary for putting this fun video together. This Halloween, be sure to put your favorite spooky books on hold through the children's department at the Vestavia Hills Library in the Forest. See you next time!